we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from Lambeau. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Going run again with Jacobs. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Love on 3rd and short. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
47-yard line.
10, here we go, ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's across midfield in the Rams territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's cut right side by Watson. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22, ready.
First down throw, here's Love. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Packers, Buffalo 18.
Tight end in motion right. Straight to the air is Richardson. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air, it's Richardson. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19 tight, 19 tight, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cut 19, cut 19, 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sideline.
70 Lions. Ready?
Richardson to throw again. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Tag. Viking 18.
They kick the running back in motion. Richardson on 3rd. Nakua here, he's got it. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No luck on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang.
Oh, Richardson fumbled it. Packers pick it up. And they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Set. Red. 43 rail. Hunt.
Love now on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 60 reps. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
52 blaster. 6. Madden. Ready?
Who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you not think is going to happen on a first down run. Likely need now a big gain on 2nd to try to get back on schedule.
Now, was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is 2nd and very long. Play action. Love. He puts everything behind this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Goes with a hurry-up offense here. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back them up 5. And in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Come on, 30, 10, black.
Takes the handoff now low. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On the double.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Aaron first on the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers looking to add to their advantage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
To the air with Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. The handoff for Williams, running left. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Lions. Ready.
Play fake. It's Richardson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Stephanie at the 60. Hawk. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Headed out right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Steady.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ready.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
He gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Let's go now. Check man. Check man. 19-18.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into locker rooms now, all tied up. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
In
break.
the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Pass. Check. 70 left. Hey.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, son, we did not give you any chance.
Vaughn lost some yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Here we go. Set. Mustang Cowboy 80.
Running back sent in motion left. Now Richardson to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Bronco with nice corner. 70. 60. Ready.
Richardson on first and 10. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Throwing on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Black 40. Hut.
On first and 10, here's Lowe. Put some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
43 rail. Smash. Ready. Ready.
Love with it on first down. Escapes the pocket. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Ready. Hunt.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Drill. Here we go. Set. Yellow. 20. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. This one's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready.
Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
I should probably stop your head, boy, because I got all the hands, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I mean, on my own when I was dressed.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught by Williams. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Go.
And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. first throw for the backup now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stopped though, made it to 46. Third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and short. Here's Minshew. It's on target to Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Rams first down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 left, 19 tight, 19, 10 to 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now motion him out of the backfield. From the 43. Getting out to his left. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Rams now trail by just a point in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
2. 43 right. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 52 Blaster. Set.
Love from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready.
And on this 3rd down, Rams electing to go with a dime set.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this one touchdown inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Kamara now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
79 Broncos. 19, 18. 70 Lions. Panther Street. Panther.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80, 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch.
The Rams are set to punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Ready up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt, punt.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 45. White. 22 meters. Black Ultra.
Here he is to throw. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Green Jack, 10 black, 10.
Looking to throw it. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On now comes their punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Rams take over 1st down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Past the 60, past the 60.
He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Back to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Go street. 79, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. Ready.
Another try following the sack. Nakua here, he's got it. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. And now headed right, Kamara. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
After 60, after 60.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go check, go check. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
To throw. Escapes out to the left. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Every eye in this place now staring right at Joshua Carty. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's got the squiver. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. Steal, black. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, one final shot. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Green.